Full disclosure before I begin, this copy of Super Robot Wars 30 was provided by Bandai Namco Entertainment. I'm front-loading this so I don't forget to do it later, and so you don't need to hear it again. Alright, let's get started. Hey everyone, it's Xant. As I mentioned in my stream yesterday, I had a game I wanted to do a video on, and here we are. I figure you've read the title, or checked the thumbnail, so you know what's up. But in case you didn't, I'm talking about Super Robot Wars 30. Unlike my previous videos in this vein, where I play the game and do a live reaction commentary on it as a first impressions, I'm trying something new. I'm going to record B-roll footage to play while I talk about my experience with the game. Now to be clear, the last time I played a Super Robot Wars game was on the 3DS, so to say I'm a bit hazy on how they work would be an understatement. Going in, I remembered strategy and effectively what I got from Crossrays. I was wrong on the last part, because as I started the game, I instantly noticed one big, glaring difference. There is an independent story to this game. Unlike Crossrays, which replay storyline scenes from the series included, Super Robot Wars has its own storyline that integrates the included series stories to reel in characters and their mecha. However, also unlike Crossrays, it's more than just Gundam. So it's kinda if you want to play something with more than just Gundam in it. If not, it might not be your jam. I think due to this whole story thing, I found myself much more invested when reading the dialogue. With Crossrays, even though I hadn't watched a series from start to end, I knew where the replayed scenarios were going, because they were relatively popular scenes from relatively popular series, or very popular even, so it was pretty clear cut. While playing SRW 30, however, everything was completely new to me, and the integrated stories with the unique cast kept it fresh. I will say, however, that my primary knowledge in the mecha sphere doesn't encompass the majority of series represented in this game, so most of the stuff I was seeing was new to me to begin with. Gridman, Brave Police, Jade Decker, Combattler, and more come to mind. Frankly, in the short time I played, it was really exciting, because I got to see cuts from the original anime showing these mecha off, and I got exposed to series I had recently heard people praising, like Gridman, or stuff old enough that I'd probably put them on the bottom of my to-watch list, at best. In my opinion, that's a really good thing to have accomplished, as, at least in my opinion, the hardest part is getting that initial interest. And these short story spurts introducing each series really gave me a good summary of what to expect if I dove into them. To discuss the game beyond the story, it's pretty standard. You do missions, you read story content if you're so inclined, gather new allies and mecha, upgrade them in your home base ship, and continuously progress to the end. The strategy combat is what I'd come to expect from the franchise, and although I'm not the biggest strategy guy, I do enjoy the genre on occasion. The animations are flashy, the series are plenty, the story is cheesy but intriguing, and overall, I'd say it's something I'll be taking a rather large chunk of time to play. Much like Crossrays, where I've already invested a healthy amount for progression on my few favorite suits and pilots. Now, I'll grab some clips from my first few missions I played, so you guys can enjoy any reactions I had in there, and I'll do kind of a wrap-up afterwards for you. We'll leave your name and stuff as is. 420, that's an interesting default birthday. Alright, where are we going here? Initial series, Combattler V, Brave Police Jade Decker, Mobile Suit V, Majestic Prince. You know what? I'm gonna go with series I don't know off the top of my head. Because that's the one thing with Super Robot Wars is it brings more than just Gundam to the table. And I'm here to experience more than just Gundam. Yo, so where do I get me one of those axes that can shoot laser beams out? Because that looks pretty handy. Not even in the same time zone. Not so fast, friendo. Oh god. Available. A leap slasher. Oh, that sounds really cool. So I need to be... Okay, I can hit you with it. Let's see what happens. Oh, we get an actual cut-in. You know this one's going to be brutal when. So it's just a thrown beam disc. Okay, I was expecting something really, really flashy with the cut-in. Don't get me wrong, it's flashy. It's just not as flashy as I thought it would be. My only beef I ever have with Battleship class stuff in these types of games is they have to be balanced, so they can't just one-shot, you know, the mecha. And because of that, even though you see something like this and you just feel the power coming off of these attacks, it's just like, oh, okay. Like, this is probably cutscened here, might instantly kill him, yeah. But even in Cross-Rays, right, when there were battleships and you used their weapons, it was, like, super powerful. You're like, oh, it's gonna just delete them, and it hits them, and it's like, did, like, half its HP. I get it. I get why it's like that, balancing issues, but come on, man. How about you don't shoot while I'm here in the way? That sounds like a great idea. That's no ace, that's the whole royal flush. Now, I'm curious. Okay, yes, this guy can travel across water. Or, I guess not really across water. How's the water, buddy? Is it warm? Okay, so now we have access to Super Calm Battler, so let's just give this guy a nice little punch. Let's see what the Calm Battler can do. God, I love the old art. It's great. Well, not old. It's clearly been redone, so it looks really crisp in HD. But I mean, like, just the older art style from that era is just... it's unique. Time for some yo-yos, man. You know, I can't even remember the name. It was some weird... it was from a Shonen Jump forever ago. But it was Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Doing yo-yo battles with people for the instead of like card. It was so weird. I don't even. It may have been a fever dream because I could never find it again once I like recalled how bizarre it was. But yeah, I'm just reminded of that scene. Them flourishing that yo-yo that hard. See, it's nice because I'm learning a bunch about other mecha shows that I never really got around to watching. Because I know a little bit about, like, Armored Core, I know about Gundam, obviously what I've seen from other Super Robot Wars games, a little bit of Mazinger and stuff, but primarily my knowledge with Mecha lays in Gundam, so seeing other stuff is really nice. Oh, the mysterious person on the roof. Who could have foreseen this? Now, I don't know if this is probably just due to the fact that it's a special thing for this mission. Or this may be the full animation that you normally get. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. God, boom. That was a lot of damage. So stupid. It's like it's got googly eyes. So yeah, overall, I had a lot of fun. If you're a fan of Mecha, this is a huge block of fan service to enjoy your favorite series and characters, granted that they made the cut and are actually in here. And for those who aren't the biggest fan, or want to get your foot in the door perhaps, I think this game makes a really good sample tray. It takes some of the most popular stuff from the last few decades and puts it into a nice package. Maybe you'll find a character, an art style, or something else that piques your interest and gets you going. You could always use more mecha fans. It's a really amazing genre, and I really want a Gundam game like those arcade capsules in Japan where it simulates a cockpit. Bandai, please throw us a bone. And with that, I'll be signing out. I have games to play, like Super Robot Wars. Peace out, guys, and I will see you in the next one.